Position the ring compressor around the piston. Tighten the tool to compress the rings. The piston can now be pushed into the cylinder. Tighten fully, then remove the tool. Piston number 2 is seated and aligned. 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 Piston number 3 is seated and aligned. The oil pickup tube is bolted into the pump, pointing toward the bottom. Align the oil pan, then lower it steadily to seat it on the silicone. Press down firmly around the entire perimeter to ensure a tight seal. Check that the silicone has compressed evenly. The timing chain and gears are aligned so the timing marks face each other. On the crankshaft gear, the mark faces up. On the camshaft gear, the mark faces down. The second cylinder head is lowered onto the right bank. Okay, position the rocker arm shaft assembly over the push rods. Got it, it's aligned, starting to bolt it down. Use the torque wrench, tighten in a crisscross pattern. Torque is set, bolts are tight. Perfect, assembly is secure. Begin threading the first iridium spark plug clockwise into the cylinder. Seat it firmly, then repeat for the second plug in the same cylinder. Continue the process for all cylinders, installing 2 plugs, even ignition, and optimal engine performance. Carefully lower the supercharger onto the engine block. Align it with the orange gaskets to ensure a proper seal. Apply steady, even pressure as it seats. The 92mm throttle body is bolted to the front of the intake. Hand tighten all 4 bolts first. Then, use a torque wrench to tighten them to spec. The fuel rails and injectors are pressed into the intake ports. This ensures a tight seal and proper fuel delivery. The water pump and thermostat housing are bolted to the front. The serpentine belt is threaded around the supercharger pulley and alternator. First, guide the belt onto the supercharger pulley. Then, route it across to the alternator pulley. Finally, pull it taut to secure the fit. The stainless steel exhaust headers are bolted to the sides of the heads. Align the flanges carefully with the exhaust ports. Insert and tighten the bolts in a crisscross pattern.